Hello, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean, and please welcome my very special co-host, gingerfae. Hi,
Oh my
Ginger.
goodness. Hey, it's been too long, Jean. It's been too long. Happy to be back
It's
reading with you.
it's so nice to have you back. I
Thank
love your new background. I love your new setup,
you.
and
Did a
it's
little
you look
rearranging.
lovely. You are beautiful and radiant,
Oh,
and I noticed your necklace earlier, your dragonfly necklace. That is
I
really
love
very
this.
becoming. Hmm.
This may have been a Timu find before I stopped buying from Timu.
Mhm, mhm.
Thank you. Thank you. And you look lovely as always.
Aw,
You
thank
always
you.
have
I
such
mean,
a radiant glow about you, and I love that.
I have the sparkles. They really work on the YouTube, but if you saw me out in public, you'd be like, "What's that lady doing with all those sparkles on?"
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
goodness. My
you
goodness.
know. So we're going to be doing messages from your fairies, dragons, spirit guides, and angels. We're keeping it light tonight, everybody. We're
Yes.
keeping it light. We're bringing in the fun. We're bringing in the love. We're bringing in the dragons, fairies, spirit guides, and angels. I love it.
I do
I
too.
love doing that. But with that said, I think that we wanted to just touch on this just a little bit that Craig Dixon is here. And dear
Hey,
Craig,
Queen
we
Clara.
definitely feel for you. We know it's not a fairies, dragons, angels, or spirit guide question, but we just want you to know that we hear you, we see you, and we understand. We don't understand, but we empathize with you with the difficulties that you're going to maybe facing moving in uh, the near future. So, but what I do know is it's not going to be forever. It's only for a short period of time. So try and pick your battles, and put your notes in where you need to. And I feel like this will be it won't be for long. So I am so sorry
Mhm.
that you're going through that, Mr. Craig. And
And
uh,
you know,
yeah,
Clara's got your back.
yes.
Aw.
She's going to help you work some miracles there. And we have
Mhm.
Amy, warrior princess here, and
Amy, how are you?
she is first out of the gate. She came early and asked for a dragon reading. So how sweet is that? I know.
And we didn't plan dragon; it just happened.
And Sonia is here. Hi, Sonia. Nice to see you. And Bernadette is back. Hi, Bernadette. Nice to see you. And Nancy Crow's Intuition. Hi,
What?
Nance. Nancy will be with me on Monday.
I'm
Um,
excited.
Mm-hmm.
Rush
Me
home for
too.
that one.
Me too. And Stephanie is here. Hi, Stephanie. Oh,
Stephanie.
she says it's not sparkles, it's fairy dust on
There
my
you
shirt.
go. Aw. Stephanie knows
Stephanie,
better than that.
high five. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah.
Love
And
it.
artist Liz is here.
Artist.
And so nice to see everybody. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for putting your questions in caps and emojis. We certainly do appreciate it. And we know that there are many other places where you can visit this afternoon. And we appreciate each and every one of you who are here now watching and asking your questions. And those who are watching later, we really appreciate all of your support. So are you ready to get started?
Sure.
Do a
Dragon,
little
yes,
chit chat
ma'am.
in between. Ocean GD, I see your question, and artist Liz. So Amy says, may I please have a reading from my dragon? Amy, that's such a cute picture of you.
I know, isn't it?
So pink. I
Summer
love it.
picnic.
I don't know if that what that is. If
Is it
it's
a
I think
prom
it's a
dress or a summer picnic day?
and is that a cupcake? Now, I think food automatically. I can't tell what it is. It
Oh
looks
my
delicious,
goodness.
whatever it is. Maybe cards, maybe it could be oracle cards too, but let me just tune into Miss Amy and her dragon. So, are you feeling like you're in jail? Your dragon is behind bars and he has an empty tin cup and he's rattling the cup against the bars of the jail.
That's
Like they want this, a dragon would like some attention from you, Miss Amy. Have you been doing your meditations? Um, he wants you to tune into him and he wants you to go on adventures with him, but he's behind bars and he's rattling the the bars with a cup. I know there's many different ways that we can feel, confined, and what our abilities to expand with our imagination and our spiritual exploration is does not allow us to be confined. That is not confined. That is always available to us. And the more you can connect to your spiritual realms, to write down, do automatic writing, and explore and bringing your spirit guides, angels, dragons, and much more, you will feel freer. You certainly will. You'll feel supported and enlightened. They have me, and it's an amazing education and experience that you don't have to go outside your front door to experience. And this is what he's recommending for you. How about you, Miss Ginger? What have you for Miss Amy, Warrior Princess?
That was a beautiful message too. I like this because you want him to go. He wants you to go out. So I have going out into the world here. We have the world card here. So what card came out with it was the magician card. So this is just a reminder that I want to say the world is your oyster. That sounds corny, but I mean that looks like a little pearl there. But magician, dragons are all about magical, and they hold all four elements within them. So you have all four elements at your disposal to manifest anything you like for the world that's out there. And so do a little more exploring. I'm thinking a little more um, exploring for your gifts and abilities. So there's a lot of information out there, and that's what I feel they're saying. It's out there for you. You have to go find it. And funny, I just say that, and then I get the wisdom dragon of wisdom. It says ask questions. So you can ask your dragon to assist you throughout each and every day with guidance for your best and highest good. Ask any question, and somehow, some way, shape, or form, you'll get your answers. But there's a lot of celestial energy in here. We got a constellation and everything. So it is up in that ethereal realm for you to grasp and get a hold of. So that's what I have for you, Amy.
That's beautiful. Thank you,
Mm,
Ginger. And look
thank
at
you.
Sonia, how lovely and sweet. She says she's sending,
Aw,
I think they're purple flowers. Oh, no, love, hugs, prayers for all with a purple
aw,
heart and a star.
love it.
I see now that there's two people. I couldn't see what that was. But thank you so much, Sonia. That's so
Aw,
sweet.
yeah,
Sending out high vibrational intentions really makes a huge difference to a lot of
it
people, even
does.
if they're watching later. It really is such a beautiful sentiment, and thank you for taking me, because we all have
Are challenging.
it's just very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very nice of you, and we understand that it takes effort, and we appreciate that effort. Yeah, so she's saying hello to everybody. You're
lovely.
amazing, Sonia. Thank you
She
so
is.
much. So thank you, Amy. And guess what? I'm not kidding you guys. Sonia is next up. And I
Oh,
didn't just I it just happened. And then after Sonia is Bernadette, after Bernadette is Ocean GD. Okay. Aw.
Okay. From all of them, oh my goodness, Sonia.
Okay. Yeah, get messages from all of them. Let me see if they want to come through collectively or I have you, Jess. I have you, Jess. I have your first question. Thanks. Um, uh, so we could get a message from the elementals and spirit guides, maybe. Sonia. They're saying you're holding the light, and it's they are a higher frequency and a higher vibration, and you hold the light. You're and they understand that you have I feel that you may have to dig for this light, but you're holding it, and it might be heavy for you to hold sometimes, but you hold it. Other times it's light, but sometimes it's heavy. But it's a just a smile, just a gesture of kindness really ripples out throughout the world, and it comes back to you tenfold, Miss Sonia. You're they know your heart and your true intentions, and they say that you have much more clout here than you may imagine, and your presence and your frequency and energy and your awareness, like your growth, like you came in uh, knowing one thing, and you've evolved and you've grown and you have wisdom now and a greater understanding, and they say that is so precious to them. It's like a gift to them when we follow guidance and when we evolve and mm, have gain awareness. So they're just saying you are a gift to us, and that they see how hard you've been working. They say I feel they are giving you a hug back, Miss Sonia, because we all need a hug, and especially when we send it out, we're needing a hug as well for ourselves. So they're giving you a hug back, and they say that they just they're there for you. Um, they're saying just I feel like you're moving. You're maybe seeking out more education, and they're encouraging you to do this. Um, you're following your guidance, and they just keep saying that, so I don't want to keep repeating it. But yeah, follow the guidance for more education. And if you feel a nudge to take a class, then that's what they want you to do, or that's what they're guiding you or suggesting would be good for you when you're ready. How about you, Miss Ginger? Ginger, I think you're muted. Sorry, I was muted. I was
I
trying
am
to
no,
tell
I
you.
was muted because this deck was being loud for shuffling. But I find it interesting synchronicity. Once again, you're talking about learning in higher educations and stuff like that. Here we have Archangel Raziel. He's the magician here, and I feel like that's the book of records that he's going through for information, for learning. You can learn from your past lives. You can learn from your just past mistakes. This is about going out and learning. Let me see. Yes, because there's a feather, a quill, and ink. So it's about journaling too. Journal what you're learning on your spiritual journey. I feel like that's something that you're being called to. They also want you to know that they recognize the challenges you've gone through, but in this image, you're finally up at the highest peak and all your challenges are beneath you. And it's time while you're up there to take respite, like reassess things, recuperate, heal, And so they just want you to know that right now you're at that place right now. So not to worry, not to be concerned, just be still and be present, and trust in the divine um, workings that are happening for you and with you and through you. And lastly, the Queen of Cups, my dear Sonia. You're the Queen of Cups. You have this intuitive ability. What I like about this image is she's gathered her resources that has helped her stay afloat during some challenging times, during some turbulent water. You know, we just had a hurricane here. And again, it's time to rest, get some respite, work on your spiritual that spiritual light, the aura, the spiritual heart, the caring, the nurturing. It's time for you to nurture you. And then when you feel all rejuvenated, move on to your path and keep manifesting. Keep manifesting. That's what I have for you, Sonia.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Ginger.
That was perfect.
Okay, so we have Bernadette is next, and after Bernadette is um, artist Liz, and after artist Liz is Ocean GD. And if I said that wrong, I think I did because I think when I click them, it comes up differently. So it is actually Ocean GD and artist Liz after Bernadette, and that's just the way it's coming up. So I'm going to keep it that way. Sorry, guys, if I was confusing you. When you look at it in the live, it's different than when you look at it the way I like. If I happen to see one and then I went back up and started, it just puts it in the starring order for some reason. But I'm still waiting for them to give us a search feature.
Yeah. You're very welcome, Sonia.
So Miss Bernadette would like a message from her spirit team. Do I have a dragon? And tell me more about him or his name. And she wants to know, was she a dragon? Sometimes we do ride our dragon. Sometimes we are a companion dragon. So let me see what we can find out. So, Bernadette, I am picking up a I feel like it might be a past life more than that you were a different type of a off-planet being, a different type of a being, and it wasn't so much a humanoid as it was. I think it was more like not mantis, but like a insectoid is what I want to say. Is what is coming, what is presenting itself. So, and this is the unusual, maybe memories or feelings you may be having. But we want to move back to your dragon and your spirit guides and see about your connection with your dragon. Your dragon has webbed feet. It is larger on the bottom and smaller on the top. Your dragon is blue, iridescent, and it's marine-like. It's, you know what I mean by blue iridescent? Like it has the rainbow in it, but it has like a cobalt type of base color. So it's very shimmery, but darker in color, and it has um, it has lots of love, but it's fierce in its appearance. And it's very much it behaves like a pet would behave, but you two are a team. It's almost like your dragon is has telepathy with you, And you understand your dragon and your dragon understands you. There's no loss of communication there. But what I'm seeing you as a female, and your dragon as either a protector or a pet or a companion for you. And I do feel as though you're like a crusader, and you fight for the good, for the greater good. And your dragon has your back and protects you. And this dragon also entertains you and is very smart. And you travel together in different realms. You're able to take your consciousness and go different places. So your dragon is very smart, highly evolved, as are you. It was interesting, Miss Bernadette. Let's see what Ginger got for you.
When you talk about the shimmering colors, I'm thinking of the rainbow trout, how iridescent they are.
Oh, okay.
Well, so funny. So let me do our synchronicity thing. So you're talking about what dragon you thought you saw was being more aquatic, and this is what I had pulled. So this is a very aquatic looking dragon to me, and he's got a dragon warrior, a dragon rider on his back. So so let me I just want to show that, and I'm going to start over here. I'm not sure if you yourself were a dragon, but I think maybe on another world you worked with the dragons. Um, and I've also heard like you have a dragon moon. You know how we say, okay, we have an Aries moon, a Capricorn moon. I feel like you have a dragon moon. So this is about being kind of almost high priestess energy, and you worked with them, and they worked with you, but they also worked for you, and not like you're my employee kind of. You worked for me. I can't explain how. They're just with you always. They're with you always, and I don't know if obviously the moon has something here, but I don't know if a pearl has any meaning to you, Bernadette. But this person definitely, maybe you in a past life did scrying through. Some people use the crystal ball, but I feel like it was a pearl. But anyways, moving forward, these dragons worked for you, with you, and they were your faithful companion, just like a horse would be. When you connect and you what's the word I want to say? Um, Anyways, when you connect with your horse, they are very, very loyal to you. And this makes sense on this next card. So Jean talked about you having this dragon as your guardian as well, and your companion. And I feel that strongly. And their message to you, it says, give yourself a second chance. So this person in here is vulnerable right now because it's a rebirth. This dragon protects you through this rebirth you're going through, almost like an ascension that you might be feeling you're going through right now. You are very well protected, as you might feel a little bit of vulnerability here. So yeah, Bernadette, you've got a lot of support from your dragon team.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Ginger. And thank you for those beautiful cards, too.
Oh, yeah.
Really interesting.
Well, so I
And
want to say, too, I shuffled from a deck that I put together fae, dragons, and unicorns. And I asked who's the energy working with Bernadette, and dragon happened to come out. So I didn't choose that.
oh,
Yeah. So
that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And so Bernadette said that she was shown a wooden toy dragon
Ooh.
in a vision, but she wasn't sure what that was. And Moira says in Chinese astrology, there's a wood dragon.
I was just going to ask, do you know your Chinese astrology sign? because there's wood
Isn't
dragon, water dragon. Uh,
It's just
yeah.
amazing, really beautiful, and thank you, everybody. I love the way, we all answer each other's questions and, because sometimes we may miss the comment or, we don't know. We're not on that same wavelength that you are, that you know that. So, that's wonderful, and just thank you very much, Sharon Sipe, for being here and for
Thank you,
moderating,
Sharon. Love
and
it.
for Bora and Sonia, all of the moderators, and Nancy and Ginger, everybody's a moderator on my channel. Thank you all very much for being here and for moderating. And I just wanted to let everybody know that I just did a podcast with Bernadette just this past week, and she aired
Oh,
it today.
oh,
We had
sweet.
recorded it ahead, and she
Oh,
aired it on her podcast today, and she sent it to me, but I've been on the air all day, so I haven't gotten a chance to check it out. But thank you very much for sending it to me, Bernadette,
mm,
and can't wait to look at it. As soon as I have it, I'll link it in my community page so everybody can go look at it. Okay.
love
All
it.
right, very good. So Ocean GD is next. After Ocean is
Very.
artist Liz. Please do say you're still here, and then Perry will be after artist Liz.
Right.
So I feel like you take care of the fairies around you, Ocean.
Aw.
I feel like they trust you and they know that you're there to protect them. That you have respect for nature and all of the sentient beings on Mother Earth. Kind heart. You do not take anything that is not yours, and you don't leave anything behind. You have this ethical balance in your energy that they recognize, and they know that you love them, and they know that you think about them. And I don't know if do you have a fairy in, like, in your room somewhere? They're saying that they know you really love them. Like
Aw.
either have a picture of a fairy, or you have a fairy uh, little figurine, or there's something that you have, maybe even a book with a fairy on it, or maybe a fairy deck. But there's something that you have, that they know that you honor and love them, and not just that you honor and love them, but the fact that you believe in them is there. It's so very special,
Mhm.
because not many people do. And without us believing in them, they could it's not going to happen. But if one day we all stopped believing in the fairy realm, they may just disappear into a different realm where they're not where we're not able to interact with them. So the more that we love them, the more that we play with them, the more that we leave my they're telling me I made a little teepee outside, and my husband like got some sticks and got some twine, and then put some, natural material around it. And the next day, the twine was taken down and all the sticks fell.
Oh,
And I said, "What happened?" And he goes, "Well, you can guess what happened." And of course, I'm like, "The fairies? What did they do? They didn't like it, the string." And he's like, "No, it was the squirrel took it up to his nest."
oh my goodness.
Just they're little scavengers. And I said, "Oh." And but the
Oh,
fairies knew that I wanted to build them a little house and just show them a little homage. And it was springtime, and wanted to do, and I could feel them, and we were doing readings, and I just wanted to honor them. I have fairies like on my table over there, you can't see, and I just love them, and I wanted to support them and make a little fairy house out there. But it really needs to be all natural material, but they do like little shiny things. So if you have little rocks or something that you can put out there, and what else? I think you do this too, Ginger, don't you? Do you have a little fairy
And
garden out
honey,
there?
they want to spot shredding. I did, and I think the dogs just dug everything up. They used the fairy statues as they think they were bones or something, chewing on them, and so. But sadly, my two hound dogs have passed away within a few months of each other, and so my intentions is getting my fairy realm back in the backyard. So.
That's what they're calling you to do. How wonderful, Ocean. Thank you so much. It's a
Okay.
beautiful, beautiful trip. Thanks for bringing me there.
Yeah.
How about you, Miss Ginger?
Okay. So I find this sweet. You've got the lover's card. I wish these images were just a little bit bigger in this deck. This is Shadowscape's deck, so you'll just have to trust what I see. So obviously, there's two people here very much in love and supported by the elemental community. And you never know, there could be a wedding in that backyard once I get that pergola set up. But it's like the birds are trying to help adorn everything. And so I think it's just about a celebration of the connection on a heart and spirit level. So they're just recognizing that for you. And the next one is Six of Pentacles. So I'm just, I have to look at the image first before I put it up because okay, so pentacles obviously are about resources, but here's this young man, and he's playing a wind instrument and is creating magic. The abundance is just flowing over this garden here and just making the garden grow. And Six of Pentacles is about an equal exchange of energy. So it's about you loving nature and nature not rewarding you, that's silly, but just nature loving you in return. It's the elementals. They'll do they'll support your endeavors. They just want they love that equal exchange. They love that you love them, and they want to by this image I'm going, they want to take the thorns away. So the more they grow, the thorns disappear because they outgrow. They outshine the thorns. So any kind of challenges that you face, just know that you can call in the elementals and they can help you navigate through these challenges even more. So that equal exchange and being thankful each and every day for Mother Gaia. And then I pulled out of a new elemental deck. For me, it's elemental. And funny enough, a little dragon came out. And this one's called Dragon's Flight. It says explore new possibilities. So I know that Brendan is graduating from college soon, and they want you to just spread your wings and explore all options. Don't limit yourself. Sky's the limits type thing. And you also have these dragon energy protecting you and helping you in your mind's um, they say we astro travel when you're dreaming. So, but even daydreaming, it's like astro traveling. They want you to dream big, dream big, dream big. That's the message I have there. So
Oh, that's
I
lovely.
love that image.
I know. Thank you so much, Ginger. That was really well
Oh,
done.
thank you
Well
for letting me
done.
speak.
All
Okay.
right. Artist Liz is next, and then Perry.
Okay.
And she would like a spirit guide message. Hi, Shandao.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for sharing space with us tonight.
Um, so, artist Liz, they're saying that you're not, well, how can I put this? Uh, they want you to pay a little bit more attention and focus and energy towards them. They're saying that your energy and your focus and attention is not serving you where it is right now, where the majority of it is right now. They want you to focus more on them. They say that there's a lot of work, there's a lot of training, and there's a lot of uh, education to be had, to be gained, to be learned. They say like they're pulling your face, like look over here towards us, look away. They want you to, because your growth and your development is so fundamental to us and the rest of humanity that they want you to focus on this. It will enlighten and leave you in a higher, in a more malleable, more a higher perspective, a different type of energy uh, that than if you when you focus and connect with your spirit guides. They want you to pay attention to them, work with them, talk to them, write to them, and do exercises with them and practice with them. They want you to focus on them more as much as you can once a day. I want you to invite them in when you have meals. Come and have a meal with me. Um, and they want you to incorporate or invite them in when you travel. They want you to invite them in and almost like ask your questions, whatever it is, and see if you can feel or see or hear their you know is my favorite color red, and then just see if you can feel it, or like sort of ask them different questions. Ask them, like, they want you to engage with them more. This is what they keep saying. Oh, geez, she says, I've been so overwhelmed with massive health issues and political anxiety. Well, they're turning your head, Miss Liz, and they're saying, look and learn from us. There's much learning to do, and you're the one. They're saying that they have work to do with you. Hmm. All right, Miss Ginger, how about you?
Unmute myself this time. So health issues, that makes sense why the earth cards have come up for you. Let me see where to start. Okay. This image here, I feel like you do need to work on your health a little bit more, but using the earth resources in doing so. Now, I'm not a doctor and I can't recommend things like, you know, medicines and stuff like that. But I really feel deeply that you yourself are an earth healer, and that the message here is that there's a lot of resources available to you with Mother Earth. And to honor Mother Earth is to honor yourself and take care of yourself. And the nine pentacles that are around her, nine earths around her, that's a completion of a cycle as well. So I think you're on your way to healing, and we will complete that cycle. And always follow your doctor's suggestions, or whatever you want to say, orders. But also look to Mother Earth. And sometimes just honoring Mother Earth is the medicine. And remembering to ground yourself each and every day and call upon that healing, but also in return, send healing down to Mother Earth as well. The next card I have for you is Three of Earth. And this is about you being creative and resourceful, but also being recognized for it. And people look up to you, and you may not recognize that, but you're being asked to walk through life in confidence and grace, and people recognize you and your energy when even when you don't think that people notice things, they do, and they notice your energy. So it's time to raise up that vibrational energy within you. My final card for you is the Fern card out of this elemental deck. It says connect with your inner wisdom. Let me show that here. Okay. Um, okay, so she's using these ferns. It's the natural resources that are available to her, and connecting again with Mother Earth. She earns the respect of the elemental world around her. We have our elves. We have the deers, deer. They represent gentleness, they represent nurturing and family. The fox, they're actually a representative of magical energy. It's the between world energies. So I think this is kind of a call to working with Mother Earth more and Gaian energy. And she just, for me, represents, first of all, Queen of Earth and a little bit hint of High Priestess energy because we get the moon cycles around her as well. So working with the moon cycles, knowing when your energy is up, and that's when you do your most work. When your energy of the moon cycle is low, that's when you do your respite and your healing for yourself, but always honoring yourself. That's the message I have for you.
That card looks just like Liz, too. That could be her.
Ooh, look at that. I'm going, look at that. Beautiful
Oh, you were putting
energy.
it right next to her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she says, yes, Ginger, that makes sense. I was a Reiki practitioner. I've been
Oh.
away from it for so long. I help others, but need to learn to help myself more. I'm an
Mhm.
empathic psychic and try to heal through my artwork.
Oh, I'm getting little
Absolutely.
chills there.
Spot
Absolutely.
on.
Thank you for letting us read for you, Liz.
Spot on. And look at that smile. Look at that. She's healed.
This house is cleansed. Love
So I'm
that.
just noticing right above that, Warrior Widow is saying, I never thought about fairies until I saw one when I was doing the Meet My Guides meditation.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't know they were elementals. I thought, why am I seeing Tinkerbell?
Oh,
Wow.
sweet. Oh, sweet.
Wonderful. So
Mm.
sweet. Very nice. Very nice. Thanks for sharing that. That was
Mhm.
really nice. And thanks, Liz. All the best to you. And I don't know if Bobby's still here, but I did see him go by and he's saying hello. And it's so
Bobby.
nice. It is amazing. It really takes a lot of effort to comment, especially if you're a content provider and or content creator and you're doing your own things. And I just appreciate it. So thanks for stopping by and saying hello. I love that icon as well.
I know, isn't it cool? He created that himself.
It's beautiful. It's like Venus or one of those zodiac
Yeah,
signs.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Uh-huh. It's nice. So thank you very much for coming by. We appreciate the time and the effort that it takes to say hello. Um,
Just
all
me.
right. So Perry is here, and Perry would like to have a reading. So it's your choice there, Ginger, what you would like. And I'm just going to do not just, but I will do a spirit guide reading for Perry and yeah,
Mm,
more energetic
yeah.
since it was nothing specific. Perry, you're working too hard. You're exhausted. You need a break. You need to slow down and carve out some time for you. And I don't mean an hour. I mean like a weekend and maybe even a 3-day weekend. You're I know that you it's a fine balance between having to do things, and it feels like to me you're working around the clock. Do you work 2 or 3 jobs?
Oh dear.
There's some you are quite she and Jess is saying you are right. Oh my gosh. You are making me exhausted. And you're almost like, if I stop this or if I take time off, I'll never get back up to where I was. Are you in school or something? I don't. I work in the nursing home. Okay, yeah, you're working a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. Um, they just three nursing homes. Oh my gosh. Well, you must be an angel yourself there, Perry. But um, there's they do. Your spirit guides are just asking you to try and carve out some time. I understand maybe a 3-day weekend is really unheard of at this time and place in history, that you really need to be there when you need to be there. But maybe the time that you do have off, instead of running around, just try and take some, get yourself away. Maybe do like a trip, like an hour away, and go by the water and look at something for maybe 4 hours and then come back or have lunch or walk around a body of water, or take a walk through a little, I don't know, like if there's an arboretum near you or like a flower, I don't know, any type of little, something like this. Thank you, Artist Liz. That was really sweet of you. Oh, geez, your patients tell you that you're an angel. Well, you are, but you're an exhausted one. So you just try. I'm asking you for. They're saying 4 hours. You need to leave your home, not no responsibility. Go to a place of nature for 4 hours and don't come back until four. So if you leave at 8 in the morning, you come back at noon. So see if you can do that. If you leave at noon, you come back at four. Whatever, but they want you to take that time away, not just resting at home because you're going to get up and start doing laundry. You're going to, they want you to take yourself away and just relax and being in nature and just relaxing. Um, you may want to even consider like a massage if you can one night, to really just take care of you, because I feel like it's hard for you to relax. But that's what your spirit guides want you to do. What or that your spirit guides are recommending as guidance for you there,
She says she
Perry.
will do that on Sunday.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Very nice. Very nice. All the best to you. Thank you very much for your question. And Ginger, what do you have for Miss Perry?
Well, thank you, first of all, for working in nursing homes. My mother did, and I would volunteer on Sundays when I was in, I think, seventh grade. And so, just I'm sure they loved seeing the youthful little me going around, and I helped feed them. And there's stories, but thank you for what you do, Perry. So, I'm going to segue into Jean's reading about being out in nature. Um, Spending time out in nature, just grounding and appreciating just being, and just to feel that the breeze flowing, and I always picture it cleansing my aura. And when you're around so many people, when they're needing that kind of care, I think it's very important to cleanse your aura on a very regular basis. But to go out, nurture yourself. See, these pentacles represent health as well as resources, and it's time for you to go out and surround yourself in natural resources. That means going out into nature, appreciating nature, and as I said before, honoring Mother Gaia and honoring yourself and your health. Then I have this beautiful three of water. So you got mermaid energy too. So I don't know if you are yourself a water sign or not, but to be near water, to listen to running water is so very healing. But three of waters is also about um, celebrating moments with people who you really care for and you have a connection with. Um, she's collecting pearls in this image. So, collecting pearls of wisdom, collecting the jewels of moments in time, because you can take that with you versus you can't take a physical thing with you everywhere or once we cross over. So spending time making treasured memories is very important right now. And then I pulled out elemental for you, and you've got, you are the protector. So the universe, the elementals, everyone recognizes that you are a healer and a protector to those who are who need it most, and the elderly for sure. But they recognize that you're a protector. They recognize you're a beautiful soul, and I think feel like you're an old soul, and you've been a protector throughout many lifetimes, and you honor the little things in life and nature. And she is a healer. So you just know that all that you do is being recognized by the creator of this universe, and you will be rewarded with. I'm getting tingles. I got goosebumps. But honor yourself, though. Take time, as Jean was saying, take time to honor yourself, cleanse your aura, ground, do things that are very healing for you. And I really do agree with Jean that it is nature, being out in nature. So thank you for letting us read for you.
Yes, thank you very much. And Warrior Widow
Lots
says
of
lots of
healers.
healers here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Perry, for being here. We appreciate you. And Miss Nancy Ray is here. She says, "May I please get a message from my fairies and my connection to nature," which is right in line. And you think that that everybody's sort of, or that you would imagine maybe some people would be like picking up on, not picking up, but you would think that they saw somebody else and just wrote it. But all of these people came up with these questions all on their own. And that
That's
this it
beautiful.
it is all a big theme. Do you guys see how it's all together? It's all a big theme. It is all there's a reason why we're all here together, and that all of the people who are here asking questions together are doing so. And the theme is just not random. It's for
Mm-hmm.
a reason, and it's intentional. So thank you guys for following your nudges to be here and asking your questions. It's so much fun to see the synchronicities as they're in play. Oh, thank you, Jess. That was, Perry, it was so very nice, very generous.
Oh, thank
Thank
you for
you.
letting us read for you. Beautiful
Yes.
message.
Yes. Oh, so Nancy has given us a tidbit. She said, "I was raised in the forest and honor nature."
Oh,
Oh my
thank you. Thank
gosh.
you.
Wow. Nancy. Mhm. I'm getting bear. I know you're asking about fairies, but I'm getting bear because I was asking about the woodland animals and maybe if they could sort of come in and talk to me a little bit. And they showed me a bear. And I feel as though you have more of a mountainous type of connection. And but I'm seeing bear more like a black bear, like a docile black bear. And it's almost like, it's hard for me. Let me try, because I want to make sure I do this justice, Nancy. Just give me a minute. Let me tune in just a little bit more with your fairies and the nature. I think it's throwing me off with the forest, fairies and nature. Uh, They're saying you can't take you can take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. So they're saying you carry this with you in your DNA, in your heart, in your soul. And it may not have only been this lifetime that you've had deep connection with nature. And it may be your life's purpose to support Mother Gaia or Mother Earth in this incarnation, as well as many other souls on this planet are also doing the same. And I feel like you do feel as though you're a part of a club or a part of a larger group that you work together with. And it doesn't mean that you don't have like an awareness for our off planet either. There's a planetary base. It's not just nature, it's not just woods. There's a planetary energy and consciousness that you resonate with. It's not just, the river, the trees and the grass. It is like the planet. It's much bigger. It's much bigger. And your part of it is connected to the entire planet. So it's much bigger. And I think that you do have an off planet connection that is assisting you with this. And you may not have that awareness or that connection because you're so in tune and with the harmony of Gaia. And they just want you to know that every everything happens for a reason. You're here to watch over the energy of the consciousness of Gaia and the well-being. And it's not your responsibility. You're just here to sort of connect information or transfer information in, transfer information out. And also energies. Are you a light worker? Oh, she says I do have off planet guides. Oh,
Mhm.
she went
And
camping and saw many
yeah,
bears.
so she
Yeah.
saw many bears camping.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. So they're watching you too. And so yeah, there's a lot more to this, Nancy. You're very multidimensional, multifaceted, and but very much a light worker for the planet. And they keep wanting me to say planet. It's not just the woods and the river and the trees, not just Earth, but the planet Earth, if you know what I mean. Like it's bigger because you have off-planet connections to the planet. So they just keep saying that your energy, your light codes, your connection is for the planet. And this makes you an amazing light worker on Earth. So all of that plays together. But it's oh, what's Earthling energy?
Yes, please do. I would like to know that.
I don't know what Earth is that your Earthling energy. Wow. And
And
oh,
that's
you're
funny. I
holding it.
see that. Okay, here's this. Oh, am I? Oh, I'm
No, go
freezing up.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was freezing up. So seeing that word Ursuline, here's a synchronicity. Today I saw somebody's name written down, and it looked like it said. I know it didn't say Uriel or Uriel, as some people say, but it looked something like Earth. It looked, and I see this word Ursuline. It wasn't that, but I swear that's about how I saw the name in my mind. So that's interesting. So, and this bear energy, bear is all about being that protector and nurturer at the same time. So, love that.
That's amazing. I just looked it up and it said energy medicine that teaches the foundation of energy healing and
Mhm.
healthcare, biofield, human energy field, chakras, music, sound, meditation, qigong, acupuncture, like all over,
Mm.
um, which is holistic. Uh, but that's interesting that you said that Ursuline energy. That really clicked with me.
Mm. Mm.
Ursa
Ursuline.
Major is primarily known from the oof,
That's the bear.
asterism of the main seven stars. Oh, which has been called the Big Dipper, the wagon,
Mhm.
the Charles Wain, Constelline Ursa Minor, the little bear. Oh,
Mhm.
the little bear. I
The
just got chills.
yeah.
It's a northern constellation surrounded by Draco, Cephalus, and I'm not even going to do that last one.
Oh,
Cameldopolis. I don't
Dallas.
know. Oh my gosh, MLR, you've been holding out on me, girlfriend.
Wow.
Well, my laptop will crash if I search too much, but this stuff is out there.
Wow. That's
Oh
amazing.
my gosh, Nancy, you got to get in with MLR, and you got to get on this Ursa Major.
Yeah.
And it
And
is,
minor. Major and minor. They're both the big bears in the sky.
oh my gosh, when she said the constellation Ursa Minor, the little bear. And I thought that was strange that I said bear. But
Right?
you got to say what you're getting.
You do?
And I felt like they were watching you. The bears were
That's
watching you.
interesting.
Like they were like a consciousness watching you.
Right.
And I just mean they were like supporting you in your
Hmm.
work
Hmm.
here, in your
Hmm.
soul. Thank you, MLR. Thank you so very much. You've really made my day. And I really appreciate everybody, you know,
Love
coming
these
in
inputs,
together.
right?
Yes. So let's see what Ginger's cards have for Nancy Ray.
Well, I'm getting this otherworldly energy too. Just well, first of all, this image here. Okay, so this is Two of Wands, and for me, the way I read Two of Wands is the two wands represent almost like a gateway, a portal, and is Lionsgate. Oh, that's in August. So maybe something in August coming your way, opening up for you, because this is kind of like a lion type elemental, but he's got this beautiful almost unicorn type horn here. But anyways, ask your guides to help you be open and aware and lead you to these portals that are for your best and highest good. So there's something coming your way, and it's supported by both here on Earth and in the otherworldly realms. That's the way I'm reading this image here. So that's beautiful energy. Wow. So this lion is magical because of that horn. Um, oh, and definitely I feel like you yourself, or did we discuss this already? But you yourself are otherworldly being, past lives of being other in other worlds. So yeah, so let me go on. And here's the other one that makes me think of interdimensional things. So this is about being balanced between the earth and the other realms. And you've got a lot of dragon energy around you. And I feel like there are fey dragons. Well, Jean and I have done many dragon readings, and there are different dragons. There's celestial dragons, there's planetary dragons, there earth. You're surrounded by the fey dragons, I feel like here. But there's a connection from the fey dragons to the other dimensional dragons as well.
Wow.
So I think this is about you keeping one foot on the earth and one foot in those ethereal realms, the otherworldly realms. And she's holding like a world, but it's got the yin yang symbol. So again, it's about balance, staying balanced, maintaining balance in your life. And then I went to my elemental deck, and you get the toadstool dance. Honoring friendships. Look, they're dancing inside a fairy ring. So if you happen to see a little toad or several toads within the next few weeks, that's just your indication that abundance is coming your way. Good luck is coming your way. Dance with the fairies. Go out under the moon. And usually people are inside. You go outside and you dance with the fairies in your mind's eye. The elementals and the fairies, just I'm picturing it. I can feel it. Being in a ring of just dancing with the elementals and just freeing up your spirit. So Nancy, that's my story for you tonight.
Fascinating. Wonderful.
I'm getting
Thank you
little
very much,
tingles
Ginger.
everywhere on that
And
one.
thank you,
Oh,
Nancy
her
Ray.
birthday's August 2nd. Does that make you a Leo? Or
Yeah,
is
I think
Leo?
so.
Yeah. Ooh, Nancy. Getting little tingles
Yep, she
everywhere.
said she had off-planet guides, and that's why and she said multidimensional, and that's why I kept saying the planet, the planet, the planet. They kept making me say it's not just Earth, it's the planet.
Right. Well,
And then
that's mixed up
when
with that.
MLR told me
Okay.
about that constellation thing, I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's why they're saying the planet." And the off-planet beings, the off-planet connection is from the stars. I really think that we all just uncovered, and this is what what Ginger and I love to do is unravel mysteries. And
Yes.
we always learn something, and we're always surprised because spirit comes in and whispers to us, and we're like, I can't believe it. And this is exactly what we're talking about. Something like this, like it's all just synchronicity, and we all just put it together, and we all didn't know, we all had a little piece of it, and we put it all together, and we understand what the bigger picture of it. But man, that was amazing.
Well,
Oh
what I
my.
like about this too, especially tonight, is we're making like these fairy tale visions and bringing them to life. They are real. And we just keep getting confirmations out of confirmations,
Yep.
synchronicities.
Yep. And thank you everybody for asking your questions about the fairies and what
Dragons and bears. Oh
dragons,
my. Fairies, dragons, and bears. Oh my.
spirit guides, and angels.
Oh, that's
And,
good for it.
yeah, it was so much fun being together. We know everybody, you can be anywhere. And we thank you for being here and watching us now together.
Mhm.
And Ginger, if you don't mind, I just wanted to tell everybody about my psychic study practice group.
Oh,
And it's on my community page if you want to learn a little bit more about it. And it's Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern, at 2 p.m. Pacific, Tuesdays at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific, and it's both days for the whole month for
oh,
$20. And I give you an exercise, or I teach you like a technique, and then we practice it together. Like I
right.
give you an example, and then we go to breakout rooms and we do it twice, two practices, and that's what we do each time. And it just
That sounds fascinating.
multiplies. And if anybody's interested, it's $20 for the whole month. And it's not every single Saturday and Tuesday because I have some family obligations coming up, but it's most. So,
Mhm.
but still,
And when does
it's
this
a lot of
start?
fun. And I think what's most important is that we're together with like minded people, being supported and learning something new and taking ourselves out of our usual everyday routine. I think it's really, and this is why my spirit guides have pushed me to do it right now. And I'm like, with everything going on, they're like, especially now that everything's going on. I'm like,
Yes.
okay, all right. But it was a huge success in February. We have a really lovely group, and they're all coming back. And I have another offering out there for March. So I have it in the notes of some of my shows, or in the comments of some of my shows, but it's definitely in my community page as well.
And
If
when
anybody,
does this one start up?
this
Like
Sunday,
this Sunday.
the second.
Oh,
Mm-hmm,
okay. Okay. And if you can't
mm-hmm,
make both days because some of us are working on Tuesdays,
mm-hmm. You can
um,
just come on one of the
oh,
days.
perfect.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
But it is just one price, and it's just because it's hard to go back and forth and
Oh,
everything.
no, I wouldn't
Um,
expect that, but
yeah.
it's
I don't
awesome.
have the link in here,
Oh,
Stagnabbit. Nobody told me I didn't have the link in here.
well,
Hmm. Uh, yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'll have to, let me get the link. I'm just going to copy and paste this here. And then I'll have to get the link. 1 second. It'll take me 1 second. And Ginger, what do you have coming up next? Are you going to?
Oh, you know what? I took so much time off that I haven't had time to actually fill my calendar. I do have. Let's see. March is coming. Okay. My baby's turning 27 in my first baby. um, right now, I don't have much going on until the 13th with Ivana, but I am going to be filling those spaces, and so right, I don't have anything on the calendar at the moment until
Well,
mid month.
enjoy it.
I
Enjoy
will.
it.
I
Take
will.
the time with your family, and you have a day job is what they call it in the biz.
But I do want
And
to be on, so I'll be on in between. I just haven't had it on the calendar yet.
yeah, you're going to do
So.
pop-ups, and I feel like Bobby's going to contact you because he just heard you say you were available. He's like, "Uh-oh, Ginger's available. They're
Yeah,
all going to
yeah, we've
come
already
knocking."
touched base, so we're gonna plan something. So
Well, it was just so much fun spending time together, Ginger. I
that's all
love
right.
spending time with you. You are an amazing reader, a
Well,
beautiful soul,
thank you.
and
That's
I
wonderful.
learned so much from you. And
Oh,
thank you for coming on and playing together with me. It's one of my favorite things to do.
and everybody hit that link so you can spend some time with Jean. I want to, for sure.
All right,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a wonderful evening. See you next time. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye
Yeah,
bye.
stay blessed.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again.